Rain with KLBK's first warning weather.
Rain is on the radar right now, but that is not how the day started off. Crystal clear skies took place all across the South Plains this morning, and take a look at the afternoon in review, because when we dealt with those crystal clear skies, we enjoyed them for a bit, but then those clouds did begin to push into the South Plains, and so did the rainfall. It's been such a blessing. Yes, it's been hot, but at least if it's going to be so warm, we get a little bit of cloud cover by the afternoon, and definitely it's nice to see those thunderstorms popping up. Here's what's happening on the radar right now. We've got a large cluster of storms just over towards the Texas-New Mexico state line, particularly over in Lee County. Then we do have some just up towards the north. Then we have another set of storms just further off towards the northeast. These particular storms have had a reputation of getting a little close to severe limits. We did have a significant weather advisory for them just about an hour or so ago, and that is simply because they do have a little bit of hail within these storms. Right now, the hail cores have went down quite a bit, and we're only dealing with pea-sized hail for Hall County at this moment in time, but we will continue to keep a very close eye on these particular storms. Along with the hail core, we are dealing with some wind speeds around 40 miles per hour within the systems, and then a lot of clouds, ground lightning. That seems to be the trend, not only with these storms to the northeast, but check out all the lightning along the state line. This is why we urge everyone, when you hear thunder roar, go immediately indoors, because lightning will strike out of any given thunderstorm. I mean, check it out. We've got quite a few of these thunderstorms just to the north and east, but we're not seeing too much in the way of any activity just below this particular lightning strike, because they will strike out of any given thunderstorm. So continue to stay safe. It is hot. It is the perfect evening to be out on the patio or even in the pool. But when you do hear that lightning roar, please immediately get out of the pool and make sure the kids know that's not the time you want to be outdoors. Here's what we're looking at, though. A lot of flow over in New Mexico. We're dealing with quite a bit of that monsoonal flow continuing to push its way not just in Albuquerque and not just in Ruidoso, but the entire state. Thankfully, they're trying to share. So we are seeing a few of those isolated showers pushing further into our direction. But this monsoonal flow is going to continue not only today, not only into our Friday, but also into Saturday and even potentially for Sunday. That is why we do have a slight chance of rainfall headed in our direction each and every afternoon, because that monsoonal flow, not only is it coming in from the Gulf, but we're also getting some from the Pacific. So we definitely need the rainfall, and we'll take it any way we can. And it's especially nice to have it when temperatures have been so warm today. Okay, New Mexico, they've had the showers all day long. Check out their temperatures compared to ours. This is not a boundary, this is not a front, this is just moisture. This is rainfall, rain cooling air. We're talking about 65 degrees in Albuquerque, 68 in Ruidoso, 100 right now in the hub city. Pushing further off into the area, we're looking at 102 in San Antonio, 102 in Abilene. It is hot outside, and in your backyards, dealing a lot with that heat again, but some locations do have some of the rainfall, and that is why we are seeing the 80s, dropping those numbers into Clovis as well as down into Dora. So thankfully that rain cooled air is really helping those numbers go down just a bit. Now we are seeing a few of those isolated showers further off towards the east. Turkey, we are coming at 94, 92 over in Silverton. That's a lot better than 100, 102 over at Lake Allen Henry. So we'll continue to keep a very close eye on the temperatures, and we urge you to do the same, because if you're going to be outside for any extended period of time, take those small breaks. Wear light colored clothing, and of course, make sure your clothing's light. Don't go out there in a very thick shirt, because it will be extremely warm to the touch. Now, as far as the rain sticking around with us for a while, not so much, but the clouds will. We'll see those showers and thunderstorms beginning to dissipate as we head further into the evening and overnight hours. Clouds are going to stay mainly up towards the north and off into the rolling plains. Then tomorrow, about the same time as we experience the showers today, right when we get to the peak of the heat and it's just about you can't take it any longer, showers pop up. And that's what we anticipate again tomorrow, right along the Texas-New Mexico state line. Central areas even looking to see a few of those isolated showers. So if you didn't see the rain yesterday and maybe you're missing out again today, don't worry, you've got another shot tomorrow as well as going into Saturday and possibly into Sunday. So quite a bit of widespread isolated showers are going to be pushing into our zones into date night for a lot of people. So of course, continue to stay safe and stay on top of the weather. Download the KLBK weather app. It is free. And if these storms were to turn severe, it will alert you so you can get indoors immediately. Now, when we head on into Saturday, this is again a few days still out. It is anticipating it to be more of a widespread event than what we have seen over the past several days. Really going to help cool us off, because by the afternoon those numbers are going to be floating right around the triple-digit mark. So brace yourself. Tomorrow morning, we will get down to 72 degrees. So if you have to do anything outdoors, try and do it as early as possible. By the afternoon, 100. And you know the sun doesn't set until later into the evening hours here across the South Plains. So if you're going to do anything after that, numbers will go down, but it's still going to be pretty late at night. So winds are going to be coming in out of the southwest, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Isolated showers and thunderstorms are likely, and that's a good thing, especially with those numbers at 100 degrees. Saturday, we're getting up to 98 with another shot of the rainfall. We will have a cold front come through. That's why we will drop those numbers down to 94. Still above average for this time of year, but definitely a lot cooler than 100 degrees that we will be seeing again tomorrow. And of course, off into the rolling plains, those numbers are anticipated to be closer to 104 to even 105 at times. Continue to stay safe and, of course, stay right here with KLBK. We'll have the latest breaking weather information for you.
Sounds good.
Thanks so much, Nikki-Dee. Appreciate that. Coming up next in your news at 6 o'clock, a family gets their dad back.